Over $1 billion. That's how much Bill and Hillary Clinton have raised over 2 decades from U.S. companies and donors through campaigns and paid speeches. That's according to a Wall Street Journal analysis that is today's Page One story. Joining us with more details is WSJ Washington Bureau Chief Jerry Seib. Jerry, thanks so much for being with us.
Sure, happy to be with you.
So, Jerry, first of all, how did the Wall Street Journal calculate the Clintons' copious fundraising?
Well, I went back and looked at a variety of channels through which the Clintons have raised money over the years. Obviously, the two Bill Clinton presidential campaigns, Hillary Clinton's own Senate campaigns and presidential campaign in 2008, plus the money that was raised by the Democratic National Committee during the Clinton presidency, as well as, and this is a big one obviously, the money raised by what is now the Bill, Hillary, and Chelsea Clinton Foundation over the years. Those are all Clinton enterprises. Business interests and financial interests have contributed significantly to all of them.
And finding an exact total, of course, is difficult because the Clintons aren't required to make public everything. But according to the article, in total, the amount raised by the Clintons from all sources is between $2 and $3 billion. Just staggering sums. So who are the biggest donors?
Well, there's a wide range of donors, so it's hard to point to anyone in particular, but a couple of standouts here. One is the financial services industry and the financial industry, Wall Street, if you will, and Goldman Sachs in particular has been a big donor, particularly to the Clinton Foundation. As a New York senator, obviously, Hillary Clinton had particular ties, not just to the state of New York, but to the city of New York, to Manhattan, and to the financial industry that is headquartered there. And so that's kind of a natural place for the Clintons to turn, both because there's a lot of philanthropic money coming from Wall Street, but there's also a lot of natural Wall Street connections to any statewide New York politician. And so that's a significant one as well. And there's some others. I think the one that's down on the list in terms of political or non-existent in terms of political contributions, but significant otherwise, is foreign donors. Foreign donors can make contributions to the Clinton Foundation. They've done so in fairly large numbers.
And these huge numbers clearly worry Republicans in light of a potential presidential run, but the funds coming from Wall Street also worry some Democrats, don't they? Can you elaborate on the problems there?
Yeah, sure. And I think it's just as a footnote, I think I would just say, to put it in context, you know, we did have a look at the Bush family, which is the rival family on the Republican side, I guess you could say, in the last few decades of American politics, and they've raised similar amounts of money, though actually, and ironically, I suppose, because they're Republicans, a little less from business and finance in percentage terms. But yeah, in terms of Hillary Clinton, it's kind of a two-edged sword. This tells you that she has, unlike many Democrats, a sort of a deep reservoir of support in the business and the financial community, one she can draw on if she runs for president in 2016. That says to Republicans, oh my gosh, there was a considerable Clinton fundraising machine we have to worry about, and it's going to draw funds from places that we consider to be our favorite places, places that ought to be Republicans, business and finance. On the other hand, as you suggest, there's kind of a populist streak, an Elizabeth Warren kind of streak running through the Democratic Party, and those people are going to look a little bit askance, maybe a lot askance, at somebody who's a Democrat but who has ties that strong to the business and particularly the financial community. So it'll cut both ways if Hillary Clinton is a presidential candidate.
Absolutely, and as the Journal reports, that in tone, the Clintons have traditionally been less confrontational with business compared, let's say, with President Obama and Senator Elizabeth Warren. So it will be interesting, like as you say, to see how that plays out.
Yeah, exactly. And I think, you know, the Clintons are, by definition, and at least self-definition, centrist Democrats. That's kind of the picture that emerges here. That's what this profile looks like.
All right, Jerry Seib, thank you so much for all that.